Hello. In this video, I'm going to go over how to upload a file to iCloud from a Mac. iCloud is a set of cloud services from Apple that are easy to use. However, today I'm just going to be using the iCloud Drive, which is really convenient to use on a Mac because it's available right within the Finder. Since this channel focuses on information and tools that can help you organize your household documents, I'll be demonstrating how iCloud Drive can be a convenient way to move household document files between Apple devices. Beyond that, if you've enabled access to iCloud data on the web, and I'll show you how to do that later, you can use a web browser on a lot of different devices to access the files in your iCloud Drive. On a Mac, the iCloud Drive can be found right in the Finder, so it's really easy to get to. Any of the files or folders moved or copied to the iCloud Drive will be synchronized to the Apple Cloud, making them easy to access on other devices signed into the same Apple ID. If you don't see the iCloud Drive item listed in the sidebar of the Finder window, check the Finder settings to make sure the iCloud Drive item is enabled. For this demonstration, I'm going to drag the Finder window that has the iCloud Drive showing to the right side of my screen. Now, I need to find the file I want to move to iCloud. To keep everything clear, I'm going to open a second Finder window and position it on the left side of the screen. Now, all I have to do is move the file I want to put on the iCloud Drive from my Mac to the iCloud Drive, which I'll do shortly by dragging and dropping from the left to the right. Also, to keep everything tidy and well categorized on my iCloud Drive, I'll create a new folder for the files I intend to move. Here's something important to know though. When you're using iCloud Drive in the Finder, everything you do there is synchronized to the cloud. So if you delete a file in Finder, that file is also removed from iCloud. This is why, in my opinion anyway, iCloud isn't really an ideal place to safely back up household document files for the long term. While it can really help with recovery if a device is lost, it's more of a convenient way to move files between devices than a true backup service. If you're looking to take a proper backup of the files on your Mac, you could use something like the Time Machine app on your Mac instead, paired with an external hard drive. Or you could use a cloud storage service where your files are stored completely separately and are not automatically being synchronized. And hey, if you're interested in learning more about how to organize and improve the storage of the documents and files in your household, check out the link in the description for some detailed course material on how to do that. Getting back to the demonstration, I'm going to go ahead and move the file by dragging and dropping now. To give a full demonstration of how convenient iCloud can be, I'll also show what's happening on my iPhone and how quickly the file becomes available there too. I select the file, drag it to the other Finder window, dropping it in the folder I created for it on my iCloud Drive. Right away, I can see the file becomes available to access on my iPhone. It's worth noting here that moving files like this actually does move the file from the location it was on the Mac to a location on the iCloud Drive. If I wanted to, I could have also copied and pasted the file. This would have left the file in its original location on my Mac, and a copy of it would have been available on the iCloud Drive. Now, I said earlier that I would also show where to find the setting that controls whether iCloud data is accessible via a web browser. That setting is within the System Settings, under the Apple ID, in the Settings group for iCloud. When this Access iCloud Data on the Web toggle is enabled, files in the iCloud Drive can also be accessed via a web browser at iCloud.com from many devices. That's very useful if you need to access your iCloud Drive on a device that isn't attached to your Apple ID. I hope you found this quick overview of how to upload a file to iCloud Drive on a Mac helpful, and you can see how easy it is to use iCloud Drive as a way to quickly move files between your Apple devices. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, look in the description below for more information on the topics covered. Thanks for watching.